Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's episode. Clean water is a right. I'm Fred. My grandkids call me GPA FJ, and I want to talk to you about something super important: water. Did you know that over half of your body is made of water? That's why it's essential for your growth, energy, and health. In one of my classes, I learned things about water that really surprised me. And today, I want to share them with you because understanding water means protecting it. Let me ask you something. Would you drink water from your school water fountain if you knew it had lead or toxic chemicals in it? I wouldn't. As crazy as it sounds, this is real, and it's happening right now, right here in Texas. A recent report found that nearly 80% of schools and daycare centers in Texas had unsafe levels of lead in their drinking water. That's a lot of schools and a lot of kids. And there's more. Testing in Texas water wells, including areas near San Antonio, also found a chemical called PFAS. It's known as a forever chemical because it stays in the body and doesn't break down. The scary thing is, you can't see lead or PFAS in water. You can't smell them. You can't taste them. But I'll show you how they get in and what you can do about it. Let's talk about lead. Lead is a kind of metal. It's heavy and soft. It was used in all kinds of things like pipes, paint, and even gasoline. It usually comes from old pipes and plumbing, the kind still found in older homes and schools. When those pipes corrode, teeny bits of lead can break off and mix into the water, especially if the water isn't treated the right way. But now we know that lead is toxic, especially for children. That's why it's no longer allowed in new plumbing or building materials. In the next slide, we'll look at another hidden danger: PFAS chemicals. Now, let's talk about another chemical, PFAS. That's just the abbreviation scientists use. It's a long name. I can't even pronounce it. So most people just call them forever chemicals. PFAS are man-made chemicals used in non-stick pans, waterproof jackets, fast food wrappers, and even firefighting foam. They get into our water when waste from factories, military bases, or landfills leak into the ground or waterways. They're called forever chemicals because they stay in your body and take a very long time to break down. In the next slide, we'll talk about how lead and PFAS affect your health and what you can do to stay safe. So why is this such a big deal? So lead can hurt the brain, especially in young kids. It can make it harder to learn, pay attention, or do well in school. And it doesn't go away. It can affect someone for the rest of their life. PFAS can also cause health problems. They've been linked to things like getting sick more often, problems with how your body grows, and even some kinds of cancer later in life. That's why we need to be aware and stay informed. In the next slide, I'll show you what San Antonio is doing about it. The city of San Antonio is already taking action to help protect kids and families. They're adding new water stations in public places like schools and parks, with special filters that remove dangerous chemicals like lead and PFAS. And here's some good news. The U.S. Environmental Protection Agency recently created the first ever national limits on how much PFAS is allowed in drinking water. They also passed a rule that requires all cities, including San Antonio, to find and replace any old pipes within the next 10 years. Cities across the country are now testing their water and working to reduce PFAS levels and remove lead. San Antonio is following the law and staying focused on keeping families safe. So what can you do? Ask questions. Talk with your teacher or parents about your school's water. Stay informed. The more you know, the more you can help. Make smart choices. Use a refillable water bottle and choose clean sources. Use a home filter. The same kind used in schools can help at home too. Together, we can help make sure everyone has the clean, safe water they deserve. Remember, you're not too young to make a difference. Some Texas students raise money to install filters in water stations. Others help clean up the river in their neighborhoods. You can speak up, learn more, and inspire your school to test its water. Ask your school if it uses filters. Start a water awareness poster campaign with your class. Invite a parent or science teacher to talk about it. Remember, this isn't just about pipes and filters. Pope Francis calls this an ecological conversion. Changing how we live, how we care, how we love. It's about protecting God's gift of water and each other. As Catholics and Christians, we believe creation is sacred. So I challenge you, be the generation that says enough. Be the generation that prays, learns, and acts. Be the generation that protects sister water. Let's walk gently on this earth and stand boldly for justice, so every child everywhere can drink clean water. I'm GPA FJ, and I believe in faith, family, and doing what's right. See you next time.